Hello dear students, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and doing very well. So today we are going to start chapter number 3 of class 7th, that is working with Microsoft Excel 2010. So students, please open your books. We have learned about the introduction of Microsoft Excel 2010. Now it is time to know about some more features of Microsoft Excel. Okay students, so today we are going to learn about some more features of Microsoft Excel 2010. Okay students, so first thing we are going to learn is to select data. To perform various operations on the data stored in a worksheet, we need to store it, right? Selecting a cell. So how can we store it? So first of all, we will learn to store selecting a cell. Okay, students, opening an existing file in Microsoft Excel 2010 to select a cell, we need to click on the cell and it will become active cell and appear with a thicker black border. Okay, students, let me show you after opening Microsoft Excel 2010. Okay. Suppose this is the existing file in my Microsoft Excel 2010 and students, you can see here that it is written over their name, right? So if I want to select this cell, I will simply click on the cell. Okay, now my cell will be shown with the thicker border, right? So it means that this cell has been selected. Okay students, so this is the process of selecting a cell. Okay, now we will learn to select a column. So to select a column, point the mouse pointer towards the alphabet of the row. The mouse pointer will change to an arrow. Click on the alphabet, the column will be highlighted. So hey, this is the process to select a column. Now I will show you how to select a column. Okay students, after selecting Microsoft Excel sheet and I want to select the column, so I can click on any alphabet. Okay, so this is how I can select complete column. Okay students, after clicking on the alphabets, right? Suppose I want to select the column of alphabet C, or if I want to select column of alphabet F, I can select by this. Okay, next we will learn to select a row. To select a row, point the mouse pointer towards the number of the row. The mouse pointer will change into an arrow. Then click on the number, the row will be highlighted. So I will show you to select how to select a row. Okay, so this is how I can select a row after clicking on the numbers, right? If I want to select row 3, I will click on the number 3. If I want to select number 10, row 10, then I will click on the row 10. Okay students, so this is how you can select the complete row. Next, selecting the group of cells. Now you want to select the group of cells. To select the group of cells, click on the first cell that is to be selected and now press the control key from the keyboard and click on the other cells to select it. Okay, all the cells will be highlighted. Okay students, now if I want to select the group of cells, now what will I do? Suppose I want to select the name first column, right? So this is how I can select many columns. Okay students, as you can see, after pressing the control key, I can select many columns, right students? So this is the process of selecting columns in your Excel sheet. Okay, next, formatting the text. Now you will learn to format the text. Many of the commands that we will use to format text can be found in the font, alignment and number groups on the ribbon. Okay students, so font commands let us change the style, size and color of the text. Okay students, so font command will let us change the size, style and color of the text. Okay students, now we will learn to change the font. So changing the font, step 1, select the cells we want to modify. Now step number 2 is click on the drop down arrow next to the font command on the home tab. The font drop down menu will appear. Step 3 will be move the mouse over the various fonts. A preview of the font will appear on the worksheet. Step 4 is select the font that we want to use. Text will appear, will be changed, will change font. Okay students, now if I want to change the font of the text, then how can I do that? I will click on the column, then click on the home tab. Here I can see that there are number of fonts. Okay, now you can see that a preview of font is shown in the area of the worksheet. Okay students, suppose I want this font. So I have selected this font and now the font of my text has been changed. Okay students. So similarly, you also can change the font of the text. Okay. Part 2 is changing the font size. So how you can change the font size? So step 1 is click the cells to modify. Click on the drop down arrow to the font size command on the home tab. The font size drop menu will appear. Step 3, will we move the mouse over the various font sizes? A preview of the font size will appear in the worksheet. Step 4, will we select the font size that we want to use? The text will appear with the change font size. Okay, students? Now I will click on the name, this here. Okay. After selecting this, I will click on the font sizes and you can see that I can change the font size as per my choice. Okay, students, now you can see that I have changed the font size of my text. Okay. Now we will learn to change the font color. Step 1 is select the cells we want to modify. Click on the drop down arrow to the next of the font color. Command on the home tab. Now the color menu will appear. Move the mouse over the various font colors. A preview of the color will appear in the worksheet. Select the font color we want to use. The text will appear with the changed font color. Okay, students? So I will show you how to change the color of the font. So this is my font and I want to change the font color. So students, I will click here. Okay, and I can see that my text will appear in the different colors, right? So I have changed my font color to the orange color and now you can see that the color of my font has been changed now. Next we will learn the aligning the columns. Okay students, alignment helps you show the document in the near manner. By default the data in a cell appears right aligned. We can change the alignment of the data by the following steps. Now also we can change the alignment of the data. Okay, so or by default my data will be in the right alignment. Okay students, so step 1 will be open the worksheet, select the column to choose the whose alignment we want to change. Okay, click on any one of the following alignment options in the alignment group: left align, center align or right align. The data will be aligned as selected. Okay, so first of all I need to select the columns. Okay, suppose I want to change the alignment. So students, already it is in the right align. If I click in the center, now you can see that my data will be in center align. And if I click on the left side, then my data will be in the left side, right? Next, deleting data. How if you want to delete data, then how can we do that? So if we wish to remove any data from the worksheet, then we need to delete it. So following are the steps given to delete data. So your step number 1 is deleting data from a cell. Your step number 1 is select any cell to delete. Okay, we will select any cell to delete. Press the delete key from the keyboard to delete the data. The data will disappear from the cell. Okay, students. So this is how you can delete the data. Okay, I will show you here. Suppose you want to delete this data, you will simply click delete on the keyboard and you can see that my data has been deleted from the box, from the column. Okay students, deleting a column. Step 1 is select any column to delete. Okay, I will select any column. Then click on the down arrow of delete from the cells group. A drop down menu list will appear. Click on the data sheet columns. Okay, now the column will be deleted, the right column will be shifted to its place. Okay, suppose if I want to delete a column, what will I do? Suppose this is the column I want to delete and I will write here text, that is hello. Suppose here I have written hello computers. Okay, and I want to delete this row. So what will I do? I will select the complete row, then I will click on the delete option, right? So here it is written delete sheet columns and I will delete the sheet columns and you can see that now this complete column has been deleted, right students? So if I will show you, I will click on the delete option and here the options are delete sheet columns. After clicking delete sheet columns, the complete column has been deleted. Okay students, now we will learn to delete a row. Select any row to delete. We will select any row to delete. Click on the drop down arrow to delete from the cells group. A drop down menu will appear. Here click on the delete sheet rows. Okay, the row will be deleted and the row below will shift in its place. Okay, so here we will learn to delete a row. Okay, suppose I want to delete this row, what will I do? I will select this row. After selecting this row, I will click on the delete option and here is the option given delete sheet rows. After clicking delete sheet rows, you can see that now that complete row has been deleted. Okay students, so this is how you can delete the context. Okay, now inserting a cell. If you want to insert a cell, then how can you do that? Following are the steps given to insert a cell. So click on the cell where we want to insert a cell. Okay, click on the insert down arrow in the cells group. Okay, a drop down list of menu will appear. Click on the insert cells, right? the insert dialog box will appear. Click on the radio button of to shift the cell. Okay, you have to click on the radio button to shift the cell to the right or down. Click on OK. The cell will be inserted. Okay, now the enter the data for the cells. Now we will learn to insert a cell. Okay, suppose if I want to insert a cell here, what will I do? I will click on the, after selecting the cells, I will click on the insert option. Here I can see that insert cell options. Now cells down shift. Okay, cell shift cells down. Now it will shift the cell down. Okay. Okay, now you can see that I have added the columns here. Okay, student. So this is how you can also insert any cell in your node, in your Excel sheet. Now we will learn to insert a column. Now following the steps given to insert a column, click on the column before we want to insert a column. Okay, click on the insert down arrow in the cells group. A drop down list of menu will appear. Click on the insert sheet columns. Okay, now a column will be inserted. Okay, students. Now if I want to insert any column, so what will I do? Suppose here I want to insert a column. So what will I do? I will click on the insert option. Now insert sheet columns. Okay, here you can see that the text has been shifted to the next column and another column has shifted to my row. Okay, students. Now if I want to insert a row, then what steps I have to follow? Following are the steps given to insert a row. Click on the row above which we want to insert a row. Click on the insert down arrow in the cells group. Okay, a drop down list of menu will appear. Click on the insert sheet rows. The row will be inserted. Okay. Now enter the data to the row. Okay, students. Let me show you here. Suppose if I want to add any row before the row 4, I want to add any row. So how can I insert any row? So I will select the row. Okay, I will select this row. After selecting the row, I will click on the insert sheet rows. Okay, now we can see that after clicking insert sheet rows, another column has been added to my row. Okay, students. Another row has been added to my sheet. Okay, students. Next is, this is how we have learned different features of Microsoft Excel 2010 in this class, students. So now we will go through the backup menu. So backup menu are the most important points of this chapter. So your very first point is to select a cell, we need to click on the cell. Okay, to perform various operations on the data stored in worksheet, we need to select it. To select the column, click on the alphabet of the column. To select the row, click on the number of that row. If we wish to remove any data from the worksheet, then we need to delete it. By default, the data in the cell appears right aligned. We can format text in our worksheet as per our need. We can also use the grow font and shrink font commands to change the size. Font command let us change the style, size and color of the text. So these are the backup menu points of this chapter. So students, hope you understand this chapter very well. Okay, and now we will meet in the next video with our new chapter. So students, till then, keep revising, keep learning, keep doing practicals on your PC. Okay, students, thank you. Have a nice day.